Hello, welcome. This is Austin for the DevC training. Today we are supposed to have an interactive session to cap up what we've been doing this week. So I had it with, you can see this is DevC TWD07, one of the groups I'm mentoring, and O6 as well. So we started by saying good morning all, and asked whether everybody was ready and whether anybody had any issue with the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript that we've been uploading the videos during the week. And I asked whether everybody has installed Node.js and Visual Studio Code. So someone responded and saying yes. So I also said that majorly what we are going to be doing in this our mentor-mentee relationship will be helping you solve all the exercises and projects in open classroom, and also any programming question that you have you can ask. And I asked everybody to install Git and have a good GitHub account, and somebody also, another person answered yes. So I said we are going to be starting with Node.js this week that we are entering. We're going to be looking at React. Then by the end of the week on Saturday, we have question and answer Q&A section to unblock any difficulties. So I also uploaded the latest JavaScript video that I had, and I also told everybody to consume all the materials in the open classroom. I also gave out my GitHub account address so that you can download all the codes that we've been using. You can get them there. So this is my GitHub, and I also said that the capstone project for the DevC Andela, I also put the codes there. So someone asked that he was trying to install Git, he's using CLI. How could he do that? So I quickly sent the Git installation address. The person said thank you and asked me if I had any questions for them. So I asked whether they've covered the open classroom exercises and quizzes. So someone asked that I have a question. If I want my website to be viewed in all devices or screen, how do I do that? So I told the person that you have to have a logic in your CSS that can take care of different device sizes, screen sizes. And I said that I was going to upload a code snippet that will handle that. So somebody posted this. So I said, okay, that this is okay, but there has to be a CSS to take care of it. So he said, thank you. And somebody asked, please, I don't know when to use a constructor under a function in JavaScript. I do not understand constructor. Please explain. So someone was trying to explain that constructor in JavaScript is similar to that of Java. Then me, I also said similar thing in JavaScript, constructors are more similar to normal Java. An object constructor in JavaScript is a special constructor function known as object, and it's used to create and initialize an object. So I gave this link to study that more. So specifically I said that a constructor is a function that initializes an object. In JavaScript, the constructors are similar to that of normal Java. So somebody else said stuff about that too. So I gave an example of an object constructor with this simple code snippet that I got from the internet, and the person responded by saying thank you. And somebody showed this code snippet from the one I used for the exercises that I gave while teaching, and said instead of using document.getElementById, can't we use document.querySelector? I answered and said document.querySelector is even much better. So I advised them to use it, and somebody said, all right, thank you. Then I then gave this code snippet for the various screen sizes. You can see it also has this meta and then viewport stuff, then together with the CSS that takes care of different screen sizes. So the person said thank you, and somebody asked a question about I don't know when to use query selector and query selector all. So I answered that the difference between query selector and query selector all is that query selector returns a single object with the first HTML element that matches the selectors. But query selector or returns an array of objects with all HTML elements that match the selector. So I went ahead to give example. This is an example of query selector, and this one is for query selector all. So and somebody also assisted by saying that you can use query selector in the same way that you use CSS selector for ID. That is document.query selector. Then you put the ID name, but before that, make sure you put the hash sign and enclose it in a single or double quote. For class, you can use dots before the class name. So everybody was grateful, and we said that we are going to be closing because it was already 12, and that we're going to be having another section from by 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. this evening, and everybody was happy. So that's a recap of what we had, the interactive section we had. Please, if you have any questions and concerns, drop them in the comment section. Thank you and God bless you.